Okay, welcome to idoceo 4. For the first video, we thought we'd just have a look at how I'm using idoceo. I've been using it for 2 years and have been constantly changing the way I use it, the templates that I use in it, and it's been a culmination of myself, Andy Hare, and a very talented teacher in Melbourne, Daniel Zito, that we have probably finally put together something that we're super happy with and are able to use for all our assessment needs. I'm not going to go through every tab in detail, but I'm just going to have a look at each tab and give you a quick description of what we're actually using it for. As you can see on my screen here, I'm using it for both art and PE, as that's what I'm teaching at the moment. I'm just going to show you an example template just for legal reasons. So the kids that I'm teaching at the moment, their names will not come up. So the first tab I've got in my idoceo screen is an attendance tab, and it purely just is there for me to be able to see what the child's attendance is like, and if I have an issue with an AusVals level at the end of a semester, I'm able to go back, have a look at their attendance and see if this has anything to do with their assessment. For my grade 5-6 students, I have here I have each term set up with the units that I'm teaching. So in term 1, taught striking and fielding. We have a cross-country focus, so I try and tie together a cross-country unit and a fitness unit. You can see some color-coded scores here. I'll delve deeper into that in another video, but anything that's in red is of concern for me, where I believe that child is below level. Anything in yellow is the child at level, and anything in green is where I believe the child is above level. And you can see my last column here, it gives me an average. So that's where I can triangulate some of my data to help give me an AusVals score at the end of each semester. Up the top here you see there's a little black triangle. What that is, it's an attachment, and the attachment is purely a rubric to help me assess the kids. So it's a great tool to have on hand at all times. This is this tab's something that Daniel Zito designed, and something I've really enjoyed using, absolutely fantastic. So it's the FMS skill, so I really use this with my prep to 3 kids, year 3 kids, and for any older kids that still need it. But what it is, it's all the FMS skills along the top. And again, the attachment simply is the FMS skills that the kids need to be able to attain or need to be able to do to consider that they've achieved that FMS skill. So you can see there's 6 skills here for catching, or 6 things that the kids need to be able to focus on to achieve this skill of catching. And as you can see here, student in the middle, they've got 6 out of 6 skills. So they have passed as far as my catching skills go. Student below, it's 4 out of 6, so there's still 2 things that student needs to work on. What I'm then able to do is attach a video. So I'm able to then see what the things are that student needs to work on. So there's a video attached there, and I can just play that video. My next 3 tabs are purely AusVals related. And as you can see across the top, I've got my AusVals levels and AusVals statements. It's just a simple yes or no as to whether they've attained that AusVals statement. And that then gives me an idea, as you can see for semester 1, what level I'm going to mark the children at for AusVal. So I go back and I triangulate that with either my FMS scores that I've given the kids or the scores that I've given them in term 1, and that really helps me focus on my teacher judgments. So I've got those for all 3 areas, and this was another thing that Daniel Zito set up. Got this in there for my 3 areas, okay, in AusVals, and I'm able to triangulate those 3 areas to give me a total score. And what I've got is a summary page. So those 3 areas, semester 1, developing motor skills, semester 1, participating in physical activity, and semester 1, educating about sport, I'm then able to type the score that I've given for each of them, and then I've got a summary or an average column, and that will average out my scores, and there is the AusVal score that I'll give my children at the end of each semester. Fantastic little thing set up by Daniel Zito there. And because you've got the videos and the notes and all the other things that you're able to write in using this program, it's all there for your PDP, for you to show your principal. The last tab that I use in mine is a goals tab. And this is something that I simply sit down with the kids. We go through their goals for each term. I try and get through 2 or 3 goals each term, if possible. Once I see a child attain a goal 3 times, if I see them complete that goal 3 times, I give it a tick, or I give it 3 ticks, and I move them on to the next goal. So they're leveled, and I've got those leveled from grades prep right through to grade 6. So if there are children, say in grade 6, that are working below level, you're able to actually have the lower leveled goals up there for those kids to be then working towards improving their skills. So that's basically it for my idoceo.